Conquering Mount Scrap with Brenda. I'm Brenda, and we're here today with another episode of Quilter's Challenge. And this time we're working on Future Cats Challenge. But first, let's do all the other stuff that we got to do, because it's, we got to do this stuff. I'll forget otherwise. First, let's do our shout outs. The first shout out is Marlene at Dixie Quilters. And the other one is Elaine from Fabric 406. Now, both of these people are working hard. They've got fun channels. Go check them out. And if you like what you see over there, tell them Brenda from Conquering Mount Scrapmore sent you over there. And give them some word of encouragement and love and, all that kind of stuff. Also, we've got to talk about our next So Long. It's going to be Happy Scrappy Overflow. Now, I would imagine this is already well underway by the time we're posting this. And it's a fun one to do. And right after Happy Scrappy Overflow, we're doing this quilt. This is the Disappearing Pinwheel. So this is a really fun, fast quilt that comes together beautifully. And we just have so much fun putting it together. It works out great. Also, if you guys want a Zoom sew date with me, those are in the show notes below as well. Now, the dates are the first Saturday of every month from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're going to continue doing that from now until the end of the year. And we have fun in there. And if you don't have anything to sew that day, come anyways, because bring your knitting, crocheting, whatever you're working on. We'd be happy to include you into what we're doing. And you can even show us what you're working on. So, also, making comments, thumbs up, share, like, subscribe. Hype is new. Hype helps us out so much, and hitting the bell. All of these things help our analytics and move our video forward. So if you can do any or all of those things for us, that would be so helpful to our channel. We would like to reach out to more quilters and give them fun free patterns 3 times a week. Also, we have a Facebook group, and the admin said, please answer the questions and agree to the rules, otherwise I can't let you in. They're trying to keep that room very safe and happy place for quilters and keep the scammers and whatnot out. So, and we also have a virtual sewing room hosted by Discord. Now, it's a fun group in there, and there's lots of great ideas that come up from the members of that group. Also, I speak for free to quilting guilds or quilting groups, so if your guild or group is looking for a speaker, I'd be happy to do a speaking engagement over Zoom for you. Yes, I only go to Zoom. I don't go out and do any traveling with, 300 pounds of quilts. I don't do that anymore because, wow, yeah, that's a lot. But yeah, if you're looking for a group, I'd be happy to do this for you for free. Also, shout outs. If you guys see somebody who's working hard and having fun and you're just doing something totally different, please send them my way. I'd be happy to get their link and their name, and I'd be happy to add them onto my shout out list. We are having so much fun doing shout outs. It's awesome. Just don't tell them we're trying to do something sneaky and do something nice. The challenges are, this challenge is, we're now at the Future Cats, and we're the Quilters Challenge, and I've got a surprise, but anyways, we're having so much fun. It involves Future Cat, Kelly from Kelly's Quilts Plus, Sam Alberts, Deb Morton from Sewing with Debbie, Kelly from Silly Moon Quilting, Michelle from Bits and Pieces, and myself. And we're just having a blast challenging quilters to a theme and what that theme means to you. We are having so much fun with that. You got to join us. The other one that I'm in, the collaborations I'm with is Donna from Handmade by Yang with Donna put together a bunch of YouTubers, and we're all going to be doing back to basic videos, and we're going to be helping that are geared for beginners, or they're also geared for people who've been sewing for a while and picked up some bad habits. So those are going to be some fun and interesting videos to watch. So be mindful of either one of those. So I think that's it. I think that's all we've got. Yes, so let's get on with this challenge. We're going to insert Future Cat's video for her challenge, or their challenge, right here. And you'll see what I mean by, yes, this is going to be a fun one.
Kia ora e hoa ma. Hello friends. I'm Future Cat from Aotearoa, New Zealand, and I have a challenge for you. It's June, which means it's Pride Month. And that's a pretty important time of year for me because I'm a trans non-binary person. I also really like working with scraps. So my challenge to you is to create a scrappy rainbow. Have fun, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you create. Ka kite anō.
So, their challenge is rainbows. Yes, we accept that challenge and we're going to have fun with it. Now, with Michelle's challenge, to take your favorite fabric and cut it up and make something with it, I pulled out all my Asian-inspired fabric because that's what I love, and I have taken care of it for so many years. It's time for it to go because it needs to make room for other things. And I'm like, okay, we're going to take this, move it out, and make fun quilts. Well, Future Cat puts out their challenge, and their challenge is rainbow. I have just enough to make 4 rainbow quilts. And guess which pattern I used? I used a potato chip block. So you want to see these quilts because they're fun, and look, there's lots of color on them, and we'll just get these open. And we do have some directional blocks, of course, and what they do is they go from the reds or pinks and then to the oranges and the yellows, and we just keep moving up like that. And you can see we go from, and then yellows and greens and blues and purples in the center. Now, one of the blocks I'm going to show you from the back, I had panels that I had to move out. Oops, this way. I had panels I had to move out as well because that was part of this, and I thought, wouldn't these just be beautiful just to throw into a quilt and then add a little bit of purple and then blue and then start a rainbow? And I thought, okay, so we have a Japanese or Asian inspired rainbow quilt, and I was able to make 4 of these, and each one of these one starts with purple in the middle and works out to red on the outside, and then a couple to work from red on the inside and then work out to purple. So with these 4 quilts, and these are queen size quilts, they're all going to be charity quilts, and all of them are going to be charity quilts, and they'll all go up to St. Vincent de Paul to help families up in northern Canada. Now, with these, I was able to make enough quilts, 4 quilts, and now, because of what I was doing, and you'll see those quilts, those other charity quilts from Michelle's challenge, you'll see them all in our community feed as to what I was able to make. All of my Asian fabric now is gone. So yes, yay, I have room in my bins, hooray! And the room got sucked up immediately by fat quarters so that were stashed somewhere else. But yeah, we're working on making room. We're working on making room, and it was a good thing. So I very much enjoyed making these. I thought, what a cool thing to do. Like, this one's got this beautiful panel. It's kind of a illness, I guess. Mentally ill. I guess I'm mentally ill when it comes to this stuff, because this stuff here I just love so much that if I see more Asian fabric tomorrow in the shops, I'd probably buy it and go, okay, you're going to hold on to it for, 20 years and do what with it? So I can't buy any more Asian stuff for a while until I make room and do what I need to do in the sewing room to kind of keep the fabrics and yardage and fat quarters and scraps and everything all under control. So this is my goal this year, to make room in my fabric and yardage bins. So we're going to have some fun. So I hope you're giving these a try. Now, the blocks I cut were 12.5 by 6.5, right? And what is 2 times 64? 128. You need 128 blocks to make a potato chip block big enough. And you just keep making rounds until you're out of potato chips. Now, what I did with the panels is I made them like either 12.5 inches or 24.5 inches, or something like 36.5, like so that they would be placing blocks. So that's kind of important too. If you're trying to put in panels and use up your panels, that would be a really good thing to remember, is that you have to make them the right size by adding extra bits of fabric, and then they'll look great, and it was just a lot of fun to come up with this idea and use a potato chip block. Why not? And they're fast, fun quilts, and we were able to make one a day. Once we had all the pieces cut, it was great. So this one is a disappearing pinwheel, and this one's going to be fast, fun to do too. So keep an eye out for this one on our next sew along on Wednesdays. So you guys, take care, and I hope life is treating you very gently and that things are very wonderful in your life right now. So until we meet again, you guys stay well. Okay, bye! My husband and I would like to thank you for all of your support and watching our videos and sharing and liking. It has just been, you've put us on such an amazing journey and we are having so much fun. I hope everything is going so well in your life and you know your 1/4 inch is perfect, everything is working out for you. And we're just so happy to be part of your lives and you having, like I say, you're watching us. I was just so thrilled that you're doing that. So I want to say goodbye and I want to thank you with all my heart. Okay? Take care. Bye.